Welcome to Cliffhanger Academy, where we combine psychology, neuroscience, and action sports to help you break through and achieve balance in your health, wealth, and relationships. Let the story begin.
Hey fellow experiential learners and action takers, it's David, your head coach at Cliffhanger Academy, coming to you with another life lesson in the wild. Today's life lesson is coming to you from my hometown in New York City, and we're actually coming from the High Line, if you can see that. As you can tell, it is super quiet out today. It is actually Sunday morning at about 7 a.m. And so what we're doing here is we're getting ready to go take a breathwork class with Power Speed Endurance crew. It's going to be a full day seminar on breath. But I wanted to give you guys a little life lesson in the wild as we're here today. And today's life lesson is detoxify yourself. Detoxify yourself. One of the things that keeps coming up a lot lately with my clients is they're not taking enough time for themselves. Like I call it like me time. And they're not using, even if it's a couple minutes a day, a couple hours a week, maybe in a full day if you can, to do the things that kind of reset themselves. Now, I've been testing myself with this over the last 7 weeks. And every Friday, I've used it to kind of get away and do something that's completely unplugged, usually my phone at home, and kind of see what I can do to recharge my batteries. Yesterday, I went hiking, which was really awesome. Went up to Harriman Park and just got completely away. Last week I did a solo backcountry trip, backcountry camping by myself for the weekend. The weekend before that, I went to a full day spa day for like 8 hours. 2 weekends in a row before that, I went surfing. I think a weekend before that, now we're going back a little bit, I can't actually remember. But every single day I've been using it to kind of just invigorate myself and figure out what are the things that I need to do to kind of start like detoxifying myself, give myself some me time and let go. And it turns out these have been huge jumps in my productivity, in my interest, in my ability to go deep into my ability to, work harder, in my wealth, to give myself some reset time and some breathing time in my health. And I've seen my relationships change as well by getting a little bit more patient because I was giving myself the time that I needed instead of just giving away constantly my time. So I want you to think about, in your health, in your wealth, in your relationships, where do you need more me time? Where do you need to detoxify yourself? Now I want you to think of one thing that you can start doing. And maybe you don't have the luxury of taking off a full day like I do. Maybe it's only a few hours, right? But what's one thing that you can do in your daily life that you can start detoxifying yourself with? Maybe it's going to a yoga class, maybe it's taking some time to meditate, maybe it's taking time to, go out in a beautiful place like the High Line here and just go for a walk. Like I said, I mean, listen how quiet it is right now. This is New York. I'm in the middle of New York City, downtown, and it's super quiet. You hear like crickets and stuff. So what are the things that you can do in your daily life that allow you to detoxify yourself? Maybe it's a run, maybe it's going on a walk with someone that you love, maybe it's just getting some you time in the gym. But think about that. Think about that, and then think about the benefits you could have in your health, your wealth, and your relationships. So remember, fellow experiential learners, take a day, take an hour, take a minute to detoxify yourself. I want you to let me know how that works out for you, so hit me in the comments below. Make sure you keep following us on Cliffhanger Academy at social. Look us up at cliffhangeracademy.com and to see what we're up to. We got some really cool things that we're launching, some new workshops coming this fall, some really awesome stuff coming for the winter as well. Well, fellow experiential learners, that's it from me here at the High Line in New York City. I gotta go into my breathwork workshop for today. But before I go, you know what time it is. It's time to take action and start living your best story.